Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today, we're diving deep into a story of profound loyalty and destiny, centering on a woman whose unwavering commitment changed everything, Ruth, from Moab to a royal bloodline. It's a powerful testament to how fierce devotion can bring light into the darkest of times. Ruth's life began in Moab, where she married Mahlon, one of Naomi's sons. They had built a life, a family. But joy turned to sorrow. First, Naomi's husband Elimelech passed away. Then unthinkable tragedy struck again, as both Mahlon and his brother Chilion also died. Ruth was left a widow, far from her birth family, her future shattered. Naomi, consumed by grief and bitterness, decided to return to her homeland, Bethlehem. She urged Ruth and Orpah, her other daughter-in-law, to go back to their own families. Orpah, heartbroken, ultimately chose to return to what was familiar. But Ruth's response was a defining moment of loyalty that echoes through history. She clung to Naomi, pleading with words that burn with conviction, "Do not urge me to leave you or to turn back from you. Where you go, I will go, and where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God, my God. Where you die, I will die, and there I will be buried. May the Lord deal with me, be it ever so severely, if even death separates you and me." This wasn't just a promise. It was an extraordinary act of selfless devotion, forsaking her own people and gods for Naomi and her God. So Ruth, a foreign widow, arrived in Bethlehem with Naomi, bound by an unbreakable bond. To survive, Ruth, driven by her loyalty, courageously went to glean grain in the fields, knowing she had to provide for Naomi and herself. Through what seemed like providence, Ruth found herself in the field of Boaz, a kind and honorable kinsman of Naomi's late husband. He protected her, shared his food, and even instructed his workers to intentionally leave extra grain. Ruth, a stranger, found respect and provision because of her character. Naomi, seeing Boaz's integrity, understood God's hand at work. She advised Ruth on the custom of the kinsman redeemer, guiding her to approach Boaz at the threshing floor. Ruth, trusting completely, humbly sought Boaz's protection and provision, upholding her commitment to Naomi and their family line. Boaz, honorable to the last, ensured everything was done legally, publicly at the city gate. When a closer relative declined, Boaz joyfully married Ruth. Their union brought immense healing and restoration to Naomi. Ruth, the Moabite woman whose loyalty shone brighter than any circumstance, became a mother. She gave birth to Obed, who became the father of Jesse, who was the father of King David. And through David's lineage, centuries later, came Jesus himself. Ruth's journey teaches us that unwavering loyalty, selfless love, and courageous devotion are not just virtues, but powerful forces that can change destinies and weave us into God's grand redemptive plan. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and share.